cooperatives have the following corporate bodies. 2 compulsory ones, the General Assembly and the Board of Directors. Some optional ones, such as the statutory auditors, the Appeals Committee, and consultative or advisory bodies.
The General Assembly elects the Board of Directors to exercise its functions on behalf of all and to represent them. In other words, the Governing Council assumes the highest representation of the society by decision of the Assembly and is subject to its directives.
The Board of Directors is the collegiate governing body responsible for, at least, senior management and supervision of the management team and representation of the cooperative society, all of it always in accordance to the law, the company's articles of association and the general policy set by the General Assembly.
The Board of Directors is the governing, representative, and management body of the cooperative exclusively. It is subject to the provisions of the law, the Articles of Association, and the general policy set by the General Assembly. It has 3 branches.
The Governing Board is responsible for the application of the law and the Articles of Association, taking the corresponding initiatives. Among others, it convenes the General Assembly, executes and registers agreements, presents the annual accounts, registers and deregisters members.
The management body establishes the general guidelines for the management of the cooperative in accordance with the policies set by the Assembly.
The representation body legally represents the cooperative in all actions before third parties, both extrajudicial and judicial, including those requiring a decision or authorization by the General Assembly.
In short, the Governing Board is the cooperative's governing body delegated by the Assembly, from which it receives a mandate to govern for a certain period of time. All faculties not reserved by law or by the Articles of Association to other corporate bodies are vested in the Governing Board. The chairman of the Board of Directors is the legal representative of the cooperative. They operate within the scope of the powers assigned to them by the bylaws and by specific powers resulting from the resolutions of the General Assembly or the Board of Directors.
Planning, organizing, coordinating, directing, controlling, integrating, inspiring, and promoting. These functions are not included in the legal description of the powers of the Governing Board, however, they must be performed by the governing body of any type of company, regardless of its legal form.